Hello friends, welcome to the YouTube channel of Easy Maths Learning. I am Shantan Dhar and today I am going to explain you the basics of geometry, just some of the basic topics. So one of the topic which comes first is a ray. So while defining a ray, what we say is a ray is a part of a line that has one endpoint and goes on infinitely in only one direction. A ray is named using its endpoint first and then any other point on the ray. So here we can see that one of the endpoint is B, another point is A, and it is moving infinitely towards A after crossing A. So since one of the endpoint is B, we name the ray as BA, and the symbol is like this, an arrow over it. So this is the basic definition of a ray, and here also on the right side this diagram helps you to understand what is ray. So hope the concept of this ray is clear to you. If you just go through it once or twice yourself to make the understanding clear. Next, what we are going to do is learn lines and line segments. So let's move on to the next topic. So what is a line? By definition of a line, we can say that a line is a one-dimensional figure which has length but no width. A line is made up of a set of points which is extended in opposite direction infinitely. That means it extends on both directions infinitely. It is determined by 2 points in a two-dimensional plane. Two-dimensional plane means a plane which has only a length and the breadth, and one-dimensional figure means which has only length, because it is said that line does not have any width. The 2 points which lie on the same line are said to be collinear points. So another definition of line can be said as the set of all points between and beyond 2 points. A line is infinite in length. So we see here a line is drawn, 2 points are given C and X. It extends infinitely on both sides. So symbolically it can be represented by the names of these 2 points Cx with an arrow at its top. Some of the properties of line are: a straight line has no bends, it has no thickness, and also it extends in both directions without any end, that means infinitely. So this is the basic definition of line. There are different types of lines, that is intersecting lines, parallel lines, many other types of lines. So we will come to it. I am just giving you a picture of that. So we will come to it just after this. Just go through this one for a minute or two and try to understand it properly. Okay. Now we are moving on to the next one, the different types of lines. So as I was telling, there are different types of lines. So some of the different types of lines are straight line, which we just did; parallel lines, where 2 lines run parallel to each other, that means the distance between them always remains the same. For example, a train line, railway track. Railway track is an example of a parallel line. Intersecting lines. Intersecting lines where 2 straight lines intersect each other at a point. 2 straight lines cannot intersect at more than one point. This is a very important point. Remember this thing. So 2 straight lines where they intersect, that point is called, those 2 lines are called intersecting lines. Then it's a curved line. A line which is curved in nature is called a curved line. Perpendicular lines. Perpendicular line means 2 lines which are perpendicular to each other. That means the point at which they intersect, they form a 90-degree angle there. So all the angles here are 90 degree. So they are called perpendicular lines. Okay, so these are the different types of lines which we will be learning in due time. So friends, now we are going to learn the next portion, that is line segment. Now line segment can be defined as a portion or piece of a line that allows you to build polygons. Polygons are, as we know, are enclosed shapes with minimum 3 sides. So we can determine the different slopes and make calculations also accordingly. Its length is finite and is determined by its 2 endpoints. So the difference between a line and the line segment is that a line extends infinitely on both sides. It does not have any specific length. But a line segment has 2 specific endpoints and it has a specific length and we can measure it. The different units of measurement of line segments are centimeter, millimeter, decimeter, meter, and there are bigger units like decameter, hectometer and kilometer also. In the next example on the right side, we can see that a line segment CX has been divided into 3 parts. It is 3 unequal parts. Why? Because we can see the first part CG is equal to 7 units, next part GR is 5 units and the last part RX is 3 units. Line segment is symbolized by a line above the name of the line segment, that is CX. We name the 2 endpoints as the name of the line segments. This bar above, this straight line above gives us the symbol of the line segment, and so the measurement of this line segment CX is 7 plus 5 plus 3 is equal to 15 units. You just go through it once yourself and try to understand. After this, we are going to learn what is a point, as we have seen in the definition of line. Okay, point is one of the most important things, but just go through it once yourself, once or twice, and then we will learn point. Now we would be studying what is a point. So what is a point? A point is an exact position or location on a plane surface. It is important to understand that a point is not a thing but a place. We indicate the position of a point by placing a dot with a pencil. Ideally, a point does not have any radius, any thickness, that is. This is an example of a point. It can be further fine. This is called a point and it describes a particular position. So you go through it. Here we end this particular video based on what is line segment, point, rays. Next what we will be doing is different types of angles, and after that angles related to parallel lines. Those 2 videos are also coming soon. Thank you. Hope you liked it. Please do like the video, share your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get further updates. Thank you.